Well, we saw it last year in the SEC, both in Austin and then at the SEC championship game, Georgia and Texas fighting for supremacy in the SEC on the field last year. They could be doing the same this fall, but in between, fighting for commits, including Chace Calicut.
Chace Calicut has been one of the most sought after recruits nationally in this crew. There was, of course, Michigan that seemed to be lurking, but from what we're hearing, it looks like this is going to be a photo finish, a battle till the end for the Georgia Bulldogs, and of course the Texas Longhorns for the talented North Shore cornerback. Of course, we know North Shore is what is another place, high school in that Houston area. I've had a chance to see Calicut all last fall, and of course this off season. Man, this kid is just a highlight reel. Some of the things that he's really looking for, just overall, that he's talked about is development is the primary factor for the teams he's looking at, and he already knows that whatever college he goes to, he really wants to be able to set himself up to go to the NFL. I mean, this kid, he's got that 6'3" frame, 190 as we can see there, but he's got a 6'7" wingspan. He is lethal. It is when you watch him work, whether he's working at North Shore, and the thing about North Shore is those kids, no matter what side of the ball you get on, they have ridiculous speed. No matter at what position, even the linemen have some crazy speed. But Chace Calicut is just one of those guys that makes it. He is lethal when it comes to dissecting an offense. He is hard mismatch when it comes to receivers, and he's extremely gifted at creating separation. He's one of the best mirror guys that I've seen play in the secondary. Again, he is going to be an elite pickup. But again, from what we're hearing, and he will be making his decision Friday. So Friday, he will either be a Texas Longhorn or a Georgia Bulldog. But again, there are still plenty of programs vying. But what we're hearing from him is that it's down to the burnt orange, and of course that Georgia red. So again, Chace Calicut about to come off the board, one of the most talented guys, like I said, extremely lethal in that secondary, and look forward to seeing him. We'll be heading out again for a kickoff this fall with North Shore. We had the opportunity, like I said, to kick off the season with them and watch them through the playoff run. One of the best teams to come out of Houston. Just talk about a dynasty. And he's already rocking those Georgia colors in red and white. So we'll see if he'll continue that at the next level. But again, he's extremely just meticulous. And like I said, he's one of the best cover guys in the 2026 class overall that I've seen. And he's just extremely difficult and creates a lot of chaos. But one of the, extremely gifted in causing that separation that I talk about that you look for when it comes to an elite corner. Again, knows how to separate himself. A lot of great corners in this class, but I will say he's probably one of the most elite corners in this 2026 class. Speed, agility, size, everything. And like I said, that 6'7" wingspan, 6'7" wingspan doesn't hurt either.
Tell your friends, tell your family, get on social media, let people know that Leanne and I and all of you, we all get together every Wednesday, 8:30 Eastern time on The Move, and we check out the latest from high school football recruiting.